see here. Making sure that everything's up on Twitch. Let's see, notifications not going out yet. Once I'm sure that I'm live, I can start talking normally, though I'm probably live, to be honest with you. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Just getting everything sorted out with my setup here. Okay. Things should be looking pretty normal again. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, it is 5:45 in the AM. This is not the time I usually go live. However, it's a special occasion. I mean, unsurprisingly, the guys who use the name Limit Breaker are fans of Final Fantasy, even if I'm the only one currently awake. I mean, Scott's probably awake. Scott's always awake, if we're being honest with ourselves here. So yeah, this time, I promise I'm a little better prepared than the last time I decided to pull this little stunt. For starters, I actually drank coffee this time. I think that counts for something, right? But so anyways, I'm just going to be playing through the 5.4 MSQ today. Maybe a little bit of side stuff. I'm going over in my head trying to think of what's actually in this patch and isn't in a 4 point whatever. Like, I know the new Bosja raid is in, I think it's 5.45. But today I know that the MSQ's here. I will be honest, I still have to fight Ruby Weapon, so I won't be showing off Emerald Weapon in this or anything. I remember I played through a bit of that fight like back at release, and I went through 2 full queues to get to it, and then we abandoned both of them because the teams were at like minimum item level, and everybody just died repeatedly. It was a good time, though. I should probably go back and do that. But so, yeah, let's see, I've got an item level of 480 on here. I should be good for the new stuff. I haven't been in the endgame grind as much as before. But so, yeah. This is going to be really interesting because this is, you know, we're past the Shadowbringers arc, I think. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I saw credits roll. We should be fine. So let's see. I'm ready for every single theory I have about the next expansion to be thrown out the window.
Well, my friends, now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Ever since the Emperor's death, it's been one unsettling rumor after another. I've a mind to pay a visit to Garlemald to ascertain the truth of the matter.
A prudent endeavor. 'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows. In light of which possibility, I shall accompany thee on thy mission. Be assured that thou shalt find me more a help than a hindrance. Thou requirest another to imbue thine ammunition, dost thou not?
You know, Urianger, it's been a while since the last patch, and I'm still not prepared for you to talk like that.
Assuming that's settled, there's something I've been meaning to look into as well.
Oh, hello.
Welcome back, everyone.
Haven't seen you in like an expansion and a half.
Lise!
You're fine now, right? No more headaches or keeling over?
That's right. We're fighting fit and raring to go.
The famous Lys Hext, former Scion and hero of the Alamegan resistance.
I don't believe we've met.
Really? It's so easy to assume that all Archons are acquainted. But then I suppose your fields of expertise are rather different.
Grahatir at your service. I have read much and more about your exploits, Commander. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Likewise. The others told me all about you.
Do not be so sure. Words scarcely do justice to the vital role he played in our victory in the First. A more dependable comrade one would be hard-pressed to find.
After going
right.
through an
I did
entire
glance at the
expansion
report,
with
But
Graha
I'd
being
be
this,
lying
like,
if I said I understood half of it.
well-learned, you know, ancient protector, having him go back to his normal body and finally get to work alongside his heroes is a tone shift. I'm certainly not used to his character being like this, but it fits.
Well, that's a lot to take in. Just to be clear, this means we're not heading for another calamity, does it?
Shorn of their unsundered master's leadership, what Ascians remain shall struggle to see their plans to fruition. And though I would ever advise caution, I believe we may rest easy for a time.
I'll take that as a yes. Even so, I don't know what to make of this business about Hydaelyn and Zodiac being primals.
A difficult truth to bear, yes. But at last we understand the nature of our adversary. And if there are no further calamities, neither will there be rejoinings, meaning Zodiac will never regain his full strength.
You know, I guess that's a part that I never really caught before when thinking about the whole unsundered Ascians being gone thing. There's, like, no reason for Zodiac to be fully brought back now, so interesting.
Even so, as the oldest and mightiest of primals, he remains a force to be feared. Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak, and it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
But tell us, Lys, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
What do you mean? Isn't seeing my long-lost comrades reason enough? Alright, there was one other matter. I have a message from the Alliance, and before you ask, yes, it's about the Empire.
This should be very interesting.
So, after Emperor Varys' assassination, it seems his cousin Nerva made a bid for the throne. The trouble is, he wasn't the only one with designs on it, and it didn't take long for a civil war to break out. And it's not just in the provinces. Early reports say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble. The Alliance will soon convene in Alamigo to decide on a course of action, and we were hoping you'd come along.
Well, as it happens, Urianger and I were just this moment planning a little trip to Garlemald. And we should be grateful for any advice the Alliance can provide on how best to make the most of our visit.
To Alamigo, then.
Why don't you go on without me? There's something I need to look into.
Ah, forgive me. You were just telling us. What is it, if I may ask?
I want to find a way to cure the Tempered.
Oh, we're going back to this plot line. All right.
Of course. You think it may be possible to adapt the treatment you use to help those corrupted by the Sin Eaters?
I'm sorry, a cure for tempering? But that would change everything. Alizé, consider yourself uninvited. Go and find us this cure.
I'll do my best. I was hoping you might join me. Don't worry if not, though. I won't hold it against you if you'd rather attend a stuffy meeting.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda do. I'm sorry, Alizé, I gotta tell the truth.
Rest assured, there'll be many, many more. Go on, lend Alizé a hand.
I'll come too. If you don't mind, that is.
Mind? I'm sure they would be glad of your company. Pray, enjoy your time together with your hero.
No. That's not... I mean, I simply thought my knowledge might be of some use.
Grahatia has spent the millennia as a fanboy and will remain one forever. Okay, well, out of cutscenes, I guess I can talk a little more now. Oh, man. This is gonna be interesting. I'm really curious to see what happens here in this. Because traditionally, after an arc ends, they try to start setting things up for an expansion, 2 down the line. Or like at the end of Stormblood, they were talking about the Populares and stuff going on in Garlemald right before sending us to the first. And then back at the end of Heavensward, there was that whole thing with the Warriors of Darkness setting up for Shadowbringers, and so on, with Realm Reborn setting up for Stormblood. So it's like, I feel like there's going to be some good hints here for 2 down the line, but this is also typically the patch in which they tease stuff for new jobs, so I don't know, man. I'm just kind of starved for info on the next expansion. I'll take anything. So what's Tataru got to say? What do you have to say for yourself? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna switch this over to battle chat just in case. Oh, cutscene time again. Should have expected that. Not voice this time though, so I can talk over it more and not feel bad. Yeah, that's the thing. The light corruption throughout Shadowbringers and the tempering before that are basically the exact same thing. It's all down to Aether. So, oh, the Aetherochemical Research Facility. That was the end of Heavensward, I think. Yes, that is the end of Heavensward. Cool. Oh boy. So, alright, not too far off. Whew. This is about to get very interesting. I wonder how the rest of the Scions are doing, though. Same as always? Same as always. Yeah, I don't think this is any different than it was after the end of 5.3. I don't think I ever spoke to her at it, though. Huh. Let's see, at Dawn's Respite. Revenant's Toll. What are you up to? Maybe we are still heading to Garlemald with the next expansion. I don't know, though. Like, that whole thing about the Imperial capital being reduced to mostly rubble. I don't know, man. That's a lot of people. Just pretty sure this place is... Yeah, Rising... Oh, that was Rising Stones. At least Chocobo it is. It's December, so I've got to be festive, but not close enough to Christmas, so not festive enough. Really glad I can just fly to all these places now. I do kind of wish that Mordone in particular got a little touch-up, though, because it's like, you know, look at this. This is where you see how repetitive the texture work in this area is, and also actually most of Realm Reborn. Like, once you go up into the air, it just starts to fall apart. This doesn't look so bad on the ground, but you can just see the texture repetition there. And if we go down here, it's like, from the area it's meant to be seen, it's not that bad because you've got, like, landscape and everything, but the second you go back up in the air, not so much. So let's see. Oh, hello! Oh, I like this. Oh, I already like this. Oh, good, I can get a good look at it from all around. I really like the airship designs in this game, and yeah, this is one of my favorites. Straight out the gate. I almost thought we were gonna just use SIDS for a second. The Bonanza? I think I was prepared for any name but that. I'd also introduce myself as your pilot, except the training didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. What is that eyepiece he's using? That looks... I don't think that's a normal piece of gear. A complement of mana cutter. Oh. Cool. Man, I have not been to Azizla in a minute. I still really love this place. It's probably one of the most Final Fantasy 13 areas in the game, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing, because if there's anything that 13 got perfectly right, it was how the places in that game looked. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's a couple enemies here that have models just directly taken from FF13. Do you have anything to say? Yeah, Thornton. Man, that was a while ago. Oop, God, hide names. Okay, Wisdom of Allah. Meatballs, herring pie. Let's see. Or Allian silver piece. Huh. I guess that makes sense. So let's see, how far off do we have to head? Not far at all. I'll just take my favorite mount. Absolute favorite mount. Just fly off with him. I forgot about how the Aetherite looked here. Man, that's neat. I ought to replay Heavensward sometimes. Now, does that Helix terminal say anything for... You do not know how to operate the terminal. Okay, cool. Oh. Is it voiced? Let's find out. It's probably voiced. They're putting effort in. Never mind. Weird. Where to look indeed. Normal Allegan name, Owen. I think one of my favorite things I've ever seen on TV tropes, their trope, it's like Eris and Bob. And there's times where that's really hitting. Let's see. Atmosphere. Yeah, I was about to say, I've already got mine. One of the things I do really like about the Bonanza in general is that ship already looks like a mana cutter. And I suppose that, you know, even if I could take any of these, for the sake of plot relevance, let's bring it back. I have not used this much since Heavensward. Very good mount, though. It's just that, like, they give us so many better ones. It's very good, but come on. Midgard's Omer. So let's take a look. Where exactly? Oh, that far. I keep forgetting, this place just has one Aetherite. Yeah. One singular Aetherite at Helix. Let's pull this over, I guess. Azay's Law really does have a good theme, though. It's super enjoyable. I've forgotten most of this area, to be honest with you. Oh, I guess that's our destination anyways. Now that all the people load in. Yeah, let's get those names away. Okay, I'm gonna take bets and say that... Okay, actually, a lot of these are chocobos, but even if... Yeah, with all those names, I'm sure this is a longer cutscene if there's still this many people gathered here. Is this one voiced? No. No, no. Nope. Oh, an evacuation order. I wonder what could have happened to warrant an evacuation order at Aziz's Law. We're just gonna follow that thing through the door? Or... Huh. This really is still an impressive looking area after, like, what's it been? Like, 5 years? I think it's been 5, yeah. Because if Realm Reborn was 2013, then, yeah, Heaven's Word would have been 2015. It's been so long. Always a competition with you. Be my honor to come third. Yeah, I don't think speed is one of his main qualities. Okay, well that cutscene wasn't as long as I thought it would be. I'm not digging back through menus for that again, though. Let's take the Griffin this time. Oh, these people are just chilling over here. Perfect sync, too. Neat. Man, I'm trying to remember where that mount's from. I don't think that was the Stormblood Special Edition. So let's see. Oh, wait, no, we're headed this way. Defeat the lightning sprites that appear. I'm sure this will be so incredibly difficult. And this is clearly the most dangerous area in the game. Do I want to... Can I just fly around here, or... Do I... Is there like a cave entrance I'm supposed to be going into? Let's look. Yeah, there is. Yeah, I think this is where I need to be. This is your reminder that on keyboards you can hold X to hide people's names. Very important reminder whenever a new patch drops. I don't know what the controller equivalent is. Salmon is... Am I just stagnant? Oh, okay, this again. Oh. Cutscene time. Just right here. Oh, cool. We've got ASCII text. No dramatic entrance? Okay. So that wasn't Ascian text. Actually, no, the Ascian text boxes were the black ones with the red text. But there were a couple of times where they used that design, I'm pretty sure. I'm just really interested in how the whole plot of this MSQ is gonna go. Like, I know this is the very start, so, like, we have to get some of the grunt work out of the way, you know? I mean, that's how 5.3 was, where it's like, you had the intro with the, little Mikote kid. It's like, oh, you're a big, strong hero, and then, everything got incredibly real. What a crowd. A lightning shard that fairly dances with the concentrated energy it harbors. Handle with care. What do you have that I don't? For starters, a mini-map. It's like, you want to get good at things, just have a mini-map. It's that easy. Maybe a couple Chocobo buddies. Is this going to be an instance? That'd be fun. I'll take an instance. I mean, come on. You act like I don't want to get in a fight. All the time. Yeah, let me get in a fight. Let me get in a fight, come on. I'm a simple man. Oh, boy. 6:17 a.m. Oh, my. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh my. I guess he is. Yeah, he's an Archon, isn't he? That would make sense. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Oh. Biometric authentication. You know, the Allegan culture is really interesting because you have these, like, incredibly high-tech scientific wonders, but they're still doing all of this under the command of a traditional fantasy royal family. Password is I'm the king. Please let me in. I wish this cutscene was voiced. That's a good line. I really wish this was voiced now. The notion that the password could be something so inane would be laughable were it not dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden. It's worked every time before, hasn't it? Wild Rose. This game can be very funny when it wants to be. Oh man. Let's see. That gives spell speed, I'll take that. Oh man, that's really good. It's been a while since Sid's been in the MSQ. Oh man. So back to Mordona we go. You know, I've got free company commands that let me, reduced rates. I'll put that on. Also put Youth Battle on for when other people walk in, just to be nice. Oh my. Ugh. Ugh, boy. Sneezing. Ugh, not fun. Okay. I always get turned around over here. I keep forgetting I can gunbreak request. Back to the Rising Stones. Also, I forgot about the Yojimbo barding. I need to get that sometime. Yojimbo's probably one of the funniest Final Fantasy summons, just at the very least because of his name. So was anybody else on? One person. But, oh, Community Finder. Okay. Actually, also, while I'm thinking over stuff that can be changed to your theme settings. Yes! Oh, I have to log in again for change stick effect, and I'm not going to do that now, but I forgot that there's a classic theme now. Look at the buttons! That's good. That's really good. I feel like that would probably be mind-numbing to look at for too long, so I'm gonna keep this light theme here, because I do really like it. Dark theme's fine, but I don't know. This isn't pure white. This is like perfectly fitting the rest of the UI like this stuff. Like, I'll take it. But I don't know why I have to relog for that to take effect, but I'm gonna try that for a little while at least sometime. I'll change it later though. Just in case. What do you two have to say for yourselves? Okay. Okay. Still the same? Still the same. This should get very interesting. Empire remains without a leader. Oh? Third Legion. So far, every single one of the legions is in some way, shape, or form a reference to another Final Fantasy game. With the exception being the 14th Legion for obvious reasons. Like, the 7th Legion was, like, all about the meteor from, you know, it's FF7 callback. The 12th Legion wasn't as much a direct FF12 reference as it was just kind of a thematic thing. Though, I mean, they did take, what was it? They took Rabanastre and Dalmasca canonically in this area, and they hold Leave at least right now, so that fits them. And then the 6th Legion was from that side quest in Heaven's Word with the commander that showed up for a little bit in the MSQ. Regula Van Hydra, which is all about the Warring Triad from FF6. So I don't remember enough about 3rd story-wise to tell you what this could be. Like, for all I know, Nerva or Brutus or something could have some sort of tie-in. I just don't remember. The only thing I remember about FF3 is how much I love the job system. Interesting. So, no Alliance involvement in Garlemald. Okay. Okay. What's this gonna be? Because, like, my biggest theory... Like, it's not like it was any kind of secret that it looked like we were going to Garlemald or Elzabard in 6.0, but I don't think I'm so sure now. Like, if anything, I feel like that's going to be a dungeon or a trial at the end of the next patch. Just like how Alamigo was at the end of Stormblood. Unless... I don't know. You know, every time Sid shows up in MSQ, I'm still disappointed he isn't voiced by Jeff Bridges. The man looks the part, let's be honest. Dawn's Respite. I know I've been in here at least one time before, I'm sure, but I never looked around. Actually, no, wait, this place was added at the end of the last patch, I think, and used in, like, a cutscene or two. Yeah, something like that. Huh. Because that was the ward they added on. Does Node have anything funny to say to me? Yes, it does. Alright. Let me get that cursor out of the way. Oh, we got Eternal Wind playing. You know, I'm so glad Eternal Wind is one of the main themes in this game now. I'll add on to that bit where I said I don't remember much about FF3 aside from how much I love the job system. I love Eternal Wind. Great song. Oh, fades out already. Nope, never mind. It's just quieter now. This reminds me, this is the part where I get to use my influencer status, my incredible influencer status, to tell you all to go listen to the Distant Worlds version of Eternal Wind. Or Distant Worlds in general, it's great. Official live concert renditions of Final Fantasy music. A lot of music from 14 as well. They have brought Susan Calloway in, who does the vocals for the themes in this game, with the exception of Shadowbringers, obviously, to play Heaven's Word and Answers, and I wish I could attend one of those shows. COVID kind of stopped me from doing that this year. Oh, fitting password. Oh, okay, I should have saved that Princess Leia joke for now. Hmm. I really like the Allegan gear. I just wish it had higher quality textures. Like, if there's anything I wish they do with this game, it would be to go back and redo a lot of the Realm Reborn assets to match the quality of the later ones. But I doubt that's ever going to happen. Oh, hey, Sephiroth. Been a while. You know, have we ever seen Sephiroth above the waist before? Like, I don't think we have in game. Huh. I never even thought about the fact that was modeled. Yeah, it's just literally the same as light corruption was. Oh, that's no fun. Oh. Well then. Maybe. Post Stormblood had like a lot of politics, and it looks like Post Shadowbringers is going to continue to contain a lot of science, which I'm not complaining about. This game's lore is like really well thought out. Make the effects. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. You know, I wonder if Sid's ever going to get another redesign. He hasn't been touched up since Heavensward. That's a good outfit, though. But I don't know if he keeps taking prominence in the story again. I mean, I'd be down. See him get something with less splotchy textures. To the oil fields, I guess. Let me take a guess. I'm going to Northern Thanalan. That's my guess. No! No! Okay. Skysteel and Ishgard and Cerulean... Well, actually, no. Cerulean and Thanalan. That is Northern Thanalan. Okay, she goes to Thanalan. Okay, then. Fine by me. I like Skysteel. I have Machinist at level 80. Oh man, I just realized. I think the last phase of Ishgard restoration starts now too. Jeez. Or is that 5.4.1? I'm not really sure. Kinda wanna check. Travel to the Firmament. Let's see how that's going. I'm sure that the people there are having a normal one. I haven't checked in a while. Oh, that's pretty. I'm real excited for Ishgard housing, if you couldn't tell. I also really like those housing designs. Ishgard is still like one of... Or Frost Hall, okay. Okay. Maybe it hasn't started yet. Yeah, planning in progress. And good music here, too. Well, I'm here for the MSQ, so... back to it, I guess. Skysteel Engineer. Skysteel Prototype. Oh! I'll have to pick that up later. I've kind of fallen out of the crafting and gathering endgame. I was into Ishgard Restoration heavy in Phase 1. Then after Phase 2, I did a bit of gathering for it and was like, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be fine. But... Skysteel Manufacturing. I probably should pick it back up for this phase, though. That first phase was something magical. It's just that the grind got to me after a while. I think if Ishgard Restoration was just that one first phase, I would have been through the whole thing, but I don't know, that was kind of a lot to take in. Wait, you have the locked quest. Machinists for the morrow. Did I not do a level 80 machinist quest? I have got to fix that. I completely forgot that the original job questline guys have questlines after the role quests. I have to do that. Let's see. He's over there at... yeah. Go to the astrologian place for that. This is, again, still one of the best areas in the game. Especially at night. It's comfy. Oh, this music's good. Everything about Ishgard's good, really. Just, I don't know, man. Easily one of, like, top 5 video game areas for me. Ooh, cutscene again.
My friend! After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
You know, I'm glad that they brought voice acting back just for my boy Emmerich to come on screen. Let me join Ishgard as a grand company.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course. Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find. I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you? But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day? A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed. Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it. In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
You know, even if I think Shadowbringers is the best expansion to this game, there's something about the Heavensward cast that is just really stuck with me. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if you want me to cheer, put Estinian on screen. I find it really funny how, after that first expansion, Estinian just turned into Batman. But he's still, like, my favorite character in the game.
Who would have thought cerulean weighed so much? Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more, now that I look at it.
Okay, this is... I'm pretty sure this is Sid's third voice actor. I don't think he sounded like this before. Not Jeff Bridges still, though. That is way deeper than before.
Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
Man, I don't associate that with him at all. Wow, I was
We have
not...
also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
I was not ready for that, though. Oh, hello. It's Mandark.
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering. But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Ask Jessie. She was the one who hired you. All I know is you're an employee of the Ironworks now, so you'll bloody well earn your keep.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel, not only across dimensions, but through time. Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
That's pretty good.
Whatever you say, Garland.
By the way, the healing applications of crystal foci proved very useful in getting us to where we are now. I must remember to thank Mikoto. Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin. All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
You know, I'm pretty sure that after Realm Reborn, they began using the same studio for dubbing the English version as Xenoblade Chronicles. The first game, at the very least. I don't know about the later ones. I know that for sure Emmerich's voice actor is also one who's in Xenoblade. And Sid... This new one at the very least, like, I'm pretty sure he plays one of the Mechon commanders. Like they run his voice through like 5 different filters in Xenoblade, but I don't know. I'm just sitting here, just like listening to this, and I'm like, I know I've heard that voice. Just trying to put my finger on it. I'm pretty sure though. Oh, that's normal.
Damn it. It's overloading.
She won't last much longer!
Wedge, when was the last time you got voice acted?
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close. So very close.
Oh.
Well, this is going swimmingly. Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There.
That Lalafell panic animation, man.
I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
If there's anything they need to do sound design wise, they need to put a little more sound into these.
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
But those like emotional reactions, like, come on, put a little cheering sound in or something. There's like a cutscene, like a patch or two ago, where all the Scions are together and laughing, and it's just dead silent. And it's like, if there's anything you need to work on, it's that.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Thank you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
This is about to get very interesting. It's about to get very interesting. Now, okay. Here's the big question on my mind. Is it still, like, a thing that this was a fan theory for a long time that the Warrior of Light was tempered by Hydaelyn, which, I mean, I'm still pretty sure that's what happened. But the Aft Castle, okay. To Limsa I go. I'm sure this will load perfectly fine. Just a normal amount of people in a place that is never crowded at all, but especially like back when Shadowbringers first came out, everyone was like, yeah, the Warrior of Light's tempered. But that's gotta be what happened. And I'm pretty sure that's still the case. I mean, especially back, right, like even back in Realm Reborn, they kind of hinted at some of it. What with, I think it was Ifrit that was like calling out the fact that you were already enthralled by something else. Would it be a good idea to untemper the Warrior of Light? I'm gonna go with probably not. If that's the main thing that gives you the echo and protection from,
Apologies for the wait.
Oh, we're back to voice cutscenes even here. Cool.
Gabu, have you been good?
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Fancy meeting you here.
Alphino Y'shtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment? Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
Interesting.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission then, let us begin.
This should be very interesting.
Yes, this will do. And now, it's my turn. Tis done.
No small amount indeed.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allagans did not. It was never like to be easy.
Oh, this is good.
The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
'Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
What's going on there? Oh my. This is a lot of cutscenes, but they're all very good.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better Scion.
This is, yeah, I think this is the apt one to go with here.
I should, I know. Yet, despite my good intent, I have the feeling that I would only succeed in incurring her ire.
Oh. Should have figured that would be draining.
Alize, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Gaboo!
Oh. You know, I really didn't expect them to go back to this storyline. I'm glad they did, but...
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alize's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gabu. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gabu.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alize. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alize was able to heal Gabu alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
This makes me wonder, though. I guess we're kind of running out of Ascians, but... I mean, the big twist about them was that all the Ascians were, enthralled to Zodiark, so... I don't know, this gives me a lot of questions. There's still some of the Sundered Ascians left, like Fandaniel, and, that other guy who got shown off in the trailer, so... I don't know. This opens a lot of avenues for the story, though.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gabu, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of Porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya, the real one.
A lot of Heavensward characters getting brought back, and I'm not complaining.
I have to go now, Gabu, but the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alize. Thank you.
I appreciate that even the Beastmen are British. That's one of the few downsides of using the Xenoblade dubbing team. One of my favorite terms I've seen pop up on the FF14 subreddit is Yorkshire Megans. Yeah, it's a spell speed one. I'll take that. I think I'm running out of inventory space again. Let's see. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Pretty sure both my retainers and my saddlebag are maxed out. But I won't worry about it. It'll be fine. Back to Master Matoya, huh? So I'm pretty sure we're coming up on a dungeon. Oh, the community finder button is there too. So let's see, is anybody online? Bygone Gill. Huh. Is that something new? Huh. Okay. Ruling Quarter. Wow. Oh, the hinterlands. I forgot about the fact that there's no aetheryte there. I think that's like the only area without one. I'm not counting Edelshire. I mean, come on, there's room for at least 2 of them there. Come on. Why do you gotta do this to me? Let's see, all my equipment's repaired. Is there a market board in this area? No, there is not. Okay. I think I am going to take a short break, though. I'm going to be back in maybe 5 minutes, hopefully a little less. I'm going to get a little notice thrown up. Text. Okay, let me get that thrown up there. Does OBS not have a centering option? I'll just... There we go. Oh, that'll have to do. That'll have to do. Okay. And just like that, I will be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, there we go. In a shocking turn of events, I am back. Ugh. Crazy. Never thought that would happen. Thought he'd be gone forever. Alright. Let's get back to that. The sun is just starting to rise, just ever so slightly outside my window now. I really do enjoy these, like, early morning patch playthroughs, though. It's a lot of fun. I mean, this game in general is a lot of fun to me, but I don't know, it's good. Current area achievements. Metal Gear's Revengeance 2. Koji Fox is determined to get somebody to stop him, and no one is allowed to yet. Oh, I'll take that. Let's see. Let's use... Let's use Dragoon for that. Just so I can get some... Ignore that glamour. That looked like cool. I forgot I put the nice guy glamour on my Dragoon. It's like the funniest thing that I own. But, let's see. Yeah, that gives some XP. Not much. Back to Red Mage, though. Let's just help that along. Drought Chocobo, sure. I really do like the Drought Chocobo. I think my favorite kind is the one for Legacy players, though. But it's been a while since we've seen Matoya and her little frog buddies. Did I ever play Triple Triad with this frog? I have. This should be fun. Given everything we know about Matoya, this should be really fun.
Nary a word from you all this time, then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
Nice save.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I am proud to call myself a Scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day. So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porxie, as it were.
I see.
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Wait, the broom has a quest. Should you choose to... Let's see, is this an old Heavensward thing? That seems like an old Heavensward thing. I've not been here in a very long time. All right. Oh my. Oh, back out to the Maker's Quarter then. I'm starting to see sunlight out there. Very, very slowly coming in. Let's see, no, it's not over there, it's... Oh, it's really that far, huh? I thought it was just going to be in the cave. I think I'll run this with other players just for the sake of speed and efficiency. I'm not opposed to doing something with trusts, but I don't know. Like, I just always prefer to run something with another player. I gotta finish Alexander one of these days. The series I played was really fun. I just, at the time when I was running it, especially running it as a DPS, it often took a very, very, very long time to get the people I needed. So that kind of put me off it for a while. Oh my. So yeah, I guess we're coming up on the dungeon finally, just enjoying a comfy morning. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Kurorogo the Unwashed. This ought to be good. Greetings, Ribbit. This has not been laid host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years. Okay. I love these little guys. Give me a game about little frog wizards. That'd be good. I'm gonna look at the trust list. Okay. Okay, Graha's still an all-rounder. Let's see. I am running this with other players, though. I'm gonna switch that to general chat for the sake of that. Matoya's Relic. Oh, the new tombstones. Forgot about those. I've got to start using some of my poetics, I'm sure, and start putting the revelation to use and exchange Phantasmagoria. Huh. Okay, Matoya's Relict. I'll run it as Red Mage. It should be fine. I think I've got that rotation down enough that I should be fine. I mean, I do have Gunbreaker at 80, I just... If I'm to be honest, I don't feel like tanking a brand new dungeon on release day. Especially with random people. With somebody I know, that'd be different, but I don't know. I can do low-level healing with randos, and I can do dungeons I know with randos as a tank, but otherwise I just prefer DPS. I can disappoint people I've known for 5 years, not so much those who I've known for 5 minutes. Oh. As to be expected, queues aren't bad today, though. Alright. Alright, this is good and spooky enough. I'll take this. I'd run this with trusts if you let me run it with the frogs.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients.
Oh, hello, voice acting.
Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
I don't think we've ever had a dungeon intro like this. Cool. Alright. Got 2 mentors with us. through the portal. I love this music. This is just silly and adventurous enough. Oh, this is going to be good. Suppose I should switch to my... Oh, suppose I should... Oh, they're moving? They're moving. Okay. Let's just get myself to a better spot for this. Oop. Allow me to assist you with the gap, rivet. Oh, man. I love the Paragos. Okay, should not have dual cast into that. Come on. They're pretty confident. Maybe they've already run this once before, but this is why I'm not running it as a tank today. Maybe tomorrow, though. The new gear set looks good enough, from what I've seen of it, to justify farming this. But apparently there's a bug where the accessories have 2 materia slots instead of 1. Son of Ziggy. Oh! Sonny of Ziggy. Oh, man. They'll never let me forget about the Ziggy Stardust boss. God damn. Oh, back to the Shadowbringer's theme, though. Hard Rock. Is that his tank buster? This looks like it. Oh. Petrified Peak. Here. Okay. Drainage system activates. So how does this work? Okay. Oh, are we... I'm tied to that one, so I want to put it into drainage, or... Yeah. I think that's how that goes. Okay. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, now I'm awake enough. I promise I'm awake enough now. Stone Age. Is that a raid wide? That's a raid wide. Hard Rock. Mudmen have blocked some of the drains, so... Okay, so that's the open one. So we'll have to... Okay, those 2 are both open. So, presumably, 2 of us on each side. And I would have to line mine up over here. Nah, I guess we can all do it at once. There we go. That's easy enough to figure. I'm not getting hit by that again. Let me move you up just a little. Watch my positioning. I know that, like, Vercure is really more of a band-aid than anything else, but I still... We're getting Thrawn and Bolden. Okay, so those two are open. There we go. Target not in range. Well. And there he goes. Now what's our gear? What's our gear? Heirloom Shoes of Casting. I will take those. And as for the healing, I will let that go. Let's see, what will those look like? Okay. You know, it feels like they're trying something a little different with hey, there we go. Feels like they're certainly trying something very different with dungeon design though. Like in interviews, Yoshi P was talking about how this one was kind of more like oh, I'm gonna get that up there. Yoshi P was talking about how this was kind of almost comparable to Hawk Manor. And I'm really seeing that now, like, what he meant by that. This is just a bunch of teleporting around, hopping around. I'll take it, because, like, for the longest time after Realm Reborn, dungeon design in this game has, for the most part, very much just been kind of, you know, excessively linear. Which, this is still, I mean, this is still linear, but it's got more going on. Armlets of Casting, yes please. Give me all that casting gear. Oh? Oh, okay. It's very pretty, too. Yeah, I knew they'd draw that one. There we go. Okay. I should just expect the big pulls by default. Which I'm not complaining about. It's quick and to the point. Oh, this is a fun dungeon though. Oh. I hope you all can forgive me for not playing optimally. Don't bully me for pushing my abilities with my mouse. Please, I'm begging you. That's all I ask. There, can let that go. Let's see, let's get in there. And I can assure you, I'm most definitely not playing as great as I could. I just hope you can forgive me at this hour. I love the way this looks, though. Like, the environment team has just done such a great job lately. Okay. What's the gimmick for this one gonna be? Okay, we got pipes over there. Crash Smash. Is that gonna be a Wraith Vibe? No, no. Okay, are those just projectiles? standing over here, so I'll trust you. Surging. Oh, okay, I get it, I get it. Yeah, that's easy enough. Kind of the same mechanic as, I want to say Leviathan in Eden has that. Also, speaking of Eden, is the new tier out today, or... Oh! No? Don't go near those? Oh! Okay, I get that now. We jump off now, or... I see why we don't want to be on the ground. This is a cute fight. I can't say I was really expecting that. Let's see. Shower power again. Oh, let's not get hit. Oh, no, don't do this to me. Okay, we're looking good enough on health. Oh, I am not alternating like I should. I should be using acceleration. Okay, guys, from that side. I wonder, we're gonna have to watch for both of these at some point? Are we gonna... No, there's no cloud. We don't have to jump up yet. So avoid getting hit by those if there is no cloud, I guess. If there is, otherwise go in for it. There we go. Now what'll it be? Heirloom gauntlets for aiming. Oh, those look good. And I do have machinist up there. Oh. I'll take the earring at least. What item level are these? 85, good. So far this isn't too difficult. Past couple dungeons were way harder than this. This is good though. Oh, this is this is trippy. Okay. I feel like I'm in an animated film. Oh jeez, my eyes. What the ribbit? Oh my goodness. Of all the things I could have expected, this dungeon is none of them. Ooh, treasure copper. You're welcome, guys. Armlets defending. I mean, I can greed, but... I'm definitely not getting those. Should probably golden. Oh, I've got that on there. Oh my goodness. Little magma can't stop us now. Well, this is fun. I keep saying that, but it's because it's true. And I guess this answers my question I've had, or questions rather, that I've had about what post Shadowbringers would be like, and it's like the answer is the most fun I've had in a while. Oh, really? Okay, we're good enough to pop off a little bit with some Milanese. I wish there was an option to just hide tooltips unless I was holding a button. Because that's really honestly like the one annoying thing about clicking abilities. Like I've got like a good chunk of my main rotation set up so that I can just reach it all with my hand, but I got a hard time doing that with everything over in this area. Which is like usually more situational things anyway, so I don't feel bad about clicking it. What I feel bad about is when like a good chunk of the screen gets covered up. Gotta remember to start using acceleration more. I have not changed much since Stormblood, and that's a bad thing. It's a really bad thing. Your destination waits. I do really think this is the most I've enjoyed a dungeon in a while, because like the design's got more going on. Way more going on. Probably. Oh yeah, we're just about at the end. Defeat the Mother Porksy. Ooh, cutscene time. Let this one be voiced too, please.
Right then. Let's get this over with.
Oh my goodness.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Poor... I love how they're like, let's follow up the most depressing expansion we've had with the silliest dungeon in the game. Oh. Okay. Hands look like that. Okay. Don't show fear, they can smell it. Okay, let's embolden them. Tenderloin. Okay, that's a raid wide. Let's just cheat with Surecast here. Oh, Surecast doesn't let me cheat in that. Oh, okay. Whoop. Oh my. What'll it be now? Oh. Well, today I learned to stop relying on Surecast. I remember there was a point where I would skip some of the Sophia mechanics before I could learn them just by using that spell. Okay, DPS check. Yep. Okay. Acceleration. Wait, explosion! It doesn't have the moving marker down here. We should be fine, right? Nope! Nope! Nope. I really appreciate this healer for putting up with my crap. Let's see, do I have a damage reduction spell on here? No. No. Okay, let's not stand in fire. Oh, that's not live thing. Okay. Let's get this dreaming on. I'm about to need that. Light on. Not this time, bud. Not this time. Not getting me this time. I've learned mechanics. Woebegone Workshop. Heirloom Jacket Offending has been added to the loot list. Player com. Let's get that healer. Oh, that looks really good. I'm gonna have to farm this dungeon eventually. No, I'm definitely not getting that. But does this give me... Okay, my spirit bond's complete. That's cool, but... 40 of Allegory, 50 of Revelation. Okay, I know a lot of these dungeons for a while were just auto-giving me items, but not the case today. Oh, that was fun. I'm definitely gonna have to run that a few times to get the rest of the set. Wonder how much of the patch we've got left then.
There we are. Quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more. That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some proxies. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
If there's anything they get right consistently, it's banter between these characters.
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
Oh man. Let's see, I want to get that away. Okay. As you can probably tell by the amount of times I said that was fun throughout all that, that was really fun. Oh my goodness, I wonder how many main story quests we've got left. Like, let's see, we've been at this for like 2.5 hours or thereabouts. I'm curious to see how much longer it takes. I want to say last patch was, boy, it was a while. It was, I remember it took me, I want to say like 5 hours in total to get all through that, but I mean that was the finale to the whole Shadowbringers arc, but I guess that I wonder. Well, back to Limsa. Been having a lot of fun with this patch so far. I mean, just in general, it's really good. Let's see. As I pass by Edelskiff, I'm reminded of how rogated names are just written by rolling on a keyboard. Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh. Let's see what these folks have to say. What is that guy's jacket? Is that... I think that's the casting resistance. Yeah, Bosjan Code of Casting, yeah. Cool. Alphino. I saw Merylwib draw pistols in the trailer for this patch, so I'm excited now. Oh. Wasn't that an interesting hat? She doesn't get voice acting again, though. Glad to see her in a cutscene at the very least. It's been far too long. Like, Raban and Nanamo have gotten a lot of attention. Emmerich has gotten a lot of attention. The other Grand Company leaders, not so much. This song is familiar. Like, obviously, it played elsewhere in this game, but I just can't remember where. Hmm. So we're finally tying up more Realm Reborn plot points. That's good. Hey, remember the Crystal Braves? Whoops. Hmm. Yeah, let's just do some diplomacy. Probably with our fists. Alright. Oh my goodness, all this spawning. Oh no. Time to find pirates, I guess. I'm down by the Aft Castle and the Marauders Guild. I'll go to the Marauders Guild first. Probably be fastest to just warp over there. Ah, and now it is daytime at 8 in the morning. Oh, we're headed to the Missing Member, my favorite little pirate bar. Hmm. Okay. All those purple quests. Oh my goodness. One of these days I'll go through and do all the unlock quests from Realm Reborn. One of these days. It's gonna be a while, but one of these days. Limsa is also, honestly, a really nice looking place. Let's see. Interesting. Where is Alpha now at? Back in the Bulwark Hall. See, there's an aetheryte right over there. Just take that. Oh my. Well, there's a bottle of Propel water down. I found that this stuff is... I mean, aside from, like, you know, standard water, Propel is, like, the easiest thing for me to drink, I think. Nothing to really worry about with it. You know, it's got electrolytes, it's what the plants crave and all. Yeah, but I did have a cup of coffee this morning, though. Hence the fact that I've got 4 bottles of water on my desk. Ready to go. So this executioner fleet has a sudden new source of income and does not want to attend peace talks. I wonder if those two might be related. Well, let's find out. Price of crystal went into sharp decline. Hoary Boulder, my favorite. Oh. Yeah, let's go with some high quality Moors. Interesting. Wholesaler of crystals, okay. I love Alphina's plans. He's usually not the greatest at following them through, but... Let's see, Asaran's Embrace. By the Wolfsden docks. Okay. I'll just work down to Moraby. That'll be fine. Let's, Griffin again. Also, another really pretty area in this game. One of the oldest ones in there, for sure. Doesn't fall into the... Okay. I was about to talk about how from the air it doesn't look as bad as Mordona, but it does still fall into some of the same traps. As you see those repeated ground textures, which is not an issue on the ground. But... Ouch. Ouch. How's this look from the ground? I want to take a... Oh, I see. I see. Even on the ground, this one still looks kind of weird, though. Yeah, that's, a little odd. I also really like the music around here. Sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, let's see how this goes. The man used to have a crystal arm. He's the one who's best to be buying these. Got business with me, cat boy? He does have a crystal staff. I mean, you'd think that would, Oh boy. Ah, okay. Okay. Just play it cool. Play it cool. Stop looking back at us. Play it cool. I'm sure this will go exceedingly well. been a while since we've had, a solo instance. I feel like something like that's got to be coming up. I don't know. I can't see this patch ending off softly, you know? Like, we had our dungeon already. There's no way there's going to be a trial here. What with the fact that, like, we've got, Emerald Weapon this patch, and Eden. So... Which reminds me, I think Eden is out today? So maybe I'll stream that later? I hope I'm right in thinking that. That would certainly be fun. Oh. Alright, let's bust up some pirates. Okay, so yeah, they're taking crystals from the beast tribes. Wrong person to say that to. Most definitely wrong person to say that to. It's like, yes, this is the same group of characters that go around killing Beastmen's gods. Yeah, let's just shoot them, that'll work. Been a while since we had a pirate plotline. I think the last one was like... no, there was that one in Stormblood. But before that, I think it was Realm Reborn. Specifically, Realm Reborn was the last time we saw these Limsa pirates, I think. Like, really early Realm Reborn. Back before everything with the Empire came fully into play. Oh, but no, I think that's pretty obvious by now. Oh, yeah. Okay. Interesting. When they were still Imperials. You know, I don't think I ever mentioned that rule before, that the pirates around Limsa were allowed to keep going about their business so long as they only attacked the Imperials, which is like... That's actually genius. It's like, you want a free fighting force at any and all times? Yeah, go for it. The Estalica. Now there's a ship name. It's better than the Bonanza. On rough seas. Oh, Tyria. Back to there. You know, I wonder if we'll see Hildebrand at all this expansion. Because, like, we went through all of Point 3 without him. I don't think we're getting him in the Point 4 series. I would be kind of disappointed if we didn't get any Shadowbringers Hildebrand. More than kind of, actually. Oh boy. What's everyone got to say for themselves?
Look who's come crawling!
Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right!
Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take!
Piracy has no place in our future.
Well, I'm sure they're going to like that message.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Werlit and Bosnia and many others
Oh,
will
it's
regain
Bosnia.
their
I've been saying
freedom.
Bosnia for a long time. Whoops.
When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so. Still, we're all Limsans here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us?
Ooh.
Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
Okay. Alright, where's this heading? Okay.
Very well. As Admiral of Limsa, I accept your challenge.
Now, is this gonna go how I think it might? Oh. Oh, that's good.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
It's the captain!
Captain Ilfir!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Limsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom! So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You've the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
That? Wow. I think that was one of the best cutscenes throughout the entirety of this game. That was a lot to take in. Oh my goodness. I love Shadowbringers, but it is really good to be back on the source and continuing the actual story we started. It's like, man, I love these characters. I love the Shadowbringers ones too, but I don't know. Kind of missed a lot of these ones that didn't get the screen time they deserved. Let's do... Direct hit rate's usually the best to go for. The Great Ship Vilbrand. Alright, I'm down. Off to the kobolds, then. Okay. You know, for the longest time, amongst the Realm Reborn Grand Company leaders, Nanima wasn't exactly my favorite, though, I mean, if we're going to count Raubon as the effective leader of Ul'dah, then he was. But as an individual leader, Merylwib is probably the strongest amongst them. It's like every single time she had a bit of screen time before, it was already really good, but now, man. Conqueror's Chain. Oh, we got the action music. Let's go. Let's go. Camp Overlook. Oh, right by an Aetheryte. Good news. Man, this is also a really pretty place. Also a good reminder, as I look at that gear, that I probably should switch my Grand Company over to the Maelstrom. I mean, I've stuck with the Immortal Flames for a really long time, but I mean, this is just like, not only one of the best looking areas of the game, but the Maelstrom has the best Grand Company gear out of all of them. Wait. Oh, I got a friend over here. Neat. But, in the meantime... Why do I have a feeling he's coming along anyways? You know, very fitting that this patch switched the Unreal boss fight to Titan. I'm not looking forward to trying that. Not at all. It's not like Titan is the most brutal boss in Realm Reborn. That would probably be Odin, but... most annoying? Yeah. Yeah. I always get lost in this place. That door doesn't open. Let's see that mini map. Yeah. That door's also closed. Oh. There we go. Oh, we've got an instance. There we go. This'll be good. Alright, let's go. Oh, man.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Limsa.
I wonder how many takes that name took.
I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alice! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me!
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Here we go. Oh, they got little golems, good thing. Okay. Let's kind of try to draw them away here, I guess. Oh, I see. It's Merylwibs. This is making me really wonder. A lot of neat little custom animations for her this time around.
You're in my sights.
So I guess we just do that another 3 times. What? Do I want to stand here? Guess I stand here. Constructs. I never knew the kobolds had these. Oh, cool. Oh. Oh, that's a problem.
Just a little more.
Okay, take out the grenade first. If I can't, no. No? Oh, this might be a problem. Oh! Please don't die. That's all I'm asking. Ethereal depletion. Ten stacks. All right. Let's spirit bomb him. No. No. Oh. Marrow Whip? Marrow Whip. Marrow Whip. Marrow Whip. All right. I don't like you. I exceptionally do not like you. Were it not for my inability to summon my chocobo, we'd be dead by now. What am I doing using acceleration at a time like this? Time to heal up. Again, I need to heal up. Oh. I really like the design on these higher tier kobolds. I think all these are new. I could be wrong. I think most of them are at the very least. Let's see. There we go. Time to move. And this should end it. No more, right? No more.
Yes, this will do. Here I go.
Go, Angela!
Did it work?
What? What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
Why would I do such a thing?
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it, and you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already, so please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us.
Come on now.
Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the Divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Limsans, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world, if you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole, I fought, I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
Huh. Okay. Can't say I expected them to play it straight, but even still. Oh, that's good and tense.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gabu does. And I will trust him.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
Oh, that was a lot. A little hard to talk there for a while with all that going on. Oh my goodness. I feel like this has to be the finale up next. Futures Rewritten, yeah. Yeah, this will be the end of the patch. Oh, man. That was really good.
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Okay.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
What in the world is that?
Alright. That's concerning.
A tower?
You can see it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
Yes? This is she. I am. I'm looking at it. What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards. The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea.
What are those things? It doesn't... I don't know, I'm...
Nothing more is known. Only that they appear to be of Garlean construction.
Okay, they're Garlean.
Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert.
It doesn't look Garlean. At least, not Magitech.
Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
And so ends the Merrillwib episode. They're just gonna warp me into... Oh, that threw me off. Suddenly, I can't see very far. Very convenient. Off to Alamigo I go, though.
Thank you for coming so soon. I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Roka preserved!
What? What?
It can't be.
The palace! After them!
You're here. Good.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why? Even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck.
Is that Asahi?
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Oh! You saw straight through it! Anyone would think you dealt with Scions before.
Oh, you don't know the half of it, brother.
Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fandango, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
I'll just save a screenshot of that. And see if that matches up with any of the symbols from FF12 like the others. What can you tell me about the Reapers?
My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days. To which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
Okay.
The final days? But it was the Scions who labored to prevent them.
You're quite right, though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues. Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging. Free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire.
You know, I'm gonna be real. You feel like a very temporary antagonist.
And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering! I'm different, you see, from the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you. So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe. I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles. We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage.
That's a Bahamut, I guess. I'm not quite sure if that's supposed to be... Is it just another summoning of Bahamut, or what?
but I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash. Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut, will burn your cities and everyone in them.
Lunar Bahamut. Alright. I mean, Bahamut had multiple forms in 7, so, like, I kind of thought it could be something like that. I think that's a new form, though.
Everyone out! My men will tend to the blaze.
Are we ending off this patch with a Xenos fight? That kind of implied we're ending off this patch with a Xenos fight. We're not ending this patch with a Xenos fight. No, we are most definitely not. Before I warp back to the Rising Stones, I am also going to take one real quick break. Same as it was last time, I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes, but probably less than that, hopefully. So let me put my handy dandy little notice up here, and I will be back momentarily. Okay, I am back. Oh my. So let's get this patch all finished up now, shall we? Oh, I just realized I did not take the text off the screen. There we go. Is that a new gunbreaker weapon? That looks like a new gunbreaker weapon, but I could be. Deep gold, no. No, deep gold's old. You just don't see many people using it. Well. Oh, they've changed. They've changed. I'm gonna check with them just in case they change again after this. Anything from you? I appreciate the side, Scions. You have anything to say? Oh my. I'm not really sure how I feel about Fandaniel. I mean, his motivation being, yeah, I just want to die and take everybody with me. Okay. I would accept that if it were him on his own, but if the two main antagonists for the upcoming expansion are him and Xenos together, I can handle Xenos alone. I am a known Xenos justifier. I mean, he is the end goal of Garlean ideology, you know? It's like, that country was set up to just exist to make war, and Xenos lives to just make war. It makes sense. And Fandaniel, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Lunar Bahamut. Seems almost like a hybrid of a Tsukiyomi with Bahamut, which, I mean, I guess would fit the Asahi body. Bahamut had, I want to say, what was it, 3 forms in FF7? Because there was standard Bahamut, then there was the red Bahamut, and then there was that final Bahamut that had Terra Flare. I think that was the count. Jeez. Justinian? Hey! Feels good to be right. Oh my. They've done well enough with antagonists as of late, so I don't know, maybe I should hold out hope for Fandaniel, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. This was a really, really, really good patch, though. Oh? One more thing? Okay.
The scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them.
Oh no.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Oh no. Do the towers do tempering as well?
Glory be to Garlemald!
Yeah, that's not unsettling at all. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace...
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life.
First.
Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing him that you await his coming, though I confess I may have singed him a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
Okay. So no more golf bag full of samurai swords? Hmm. Huh. Well, that was 5.4. Oh my goodness. That was a lot to take in. I enjoyed that heavily, very heavily overall, even if I'm a little curious about the whole Fandaniel thing. Not as confident in how that will go, though. I don't know. I think it's got a lot of ground to be good. I think that even if I dislike the overall arc of the story, which I don't think is going to happen, because so far they've been pretty good at keeping me on my toes when I doubt them. But I feel like even if I just flat out disliked where the story was going, they would still keep it entertaining enough. I don't know, like those scenes with Merylwib and the pirates. I mean, those were some of the best in the entire game. So, like, I don't know. Should be good. I hope. I think I might be on later today to do a little more streaming just for the sake of running Matoya's Relict a few times, because that's a lot of fun and I want to get the gear. Probably should get my tombstones sorted out. So I will be back on and be live later, hopefully with a couple other people in tow. So, you know, you guys have a good one, and we'll hopefully see you later.